Hey guys, it's Amber. So today I'm going to be doing the Google Picks My Makeup Challenge. So I believe this was started by Nikki Tutorials. I will leave her video in the description box below if you haven't seen it yet. I'm sure you probably have. But anyway, I'm going to be screen recording my phone so you can see what picture pops up and what I'm going to try and get inspiration from and recreate today. I haven't looked, so I'm really excited but also really nervous, so let's just jump right in. Okay, so I'm just opening my phone and I'm going to go straight to Safari, and it's already on Google. So basically you have to put in the first letter of your first name and the last letter of your last name and then put look after, and the first picture that pops up is what you have to take inspiration from to create a makeup look. Okay. Oh my god. There's no way. It legit came up with a picture of a look. What? That's crazy. I was not expecting it to just come up with a picture of like a makeup look at all. Oh my god. Wow, okay, so this is the look I have to recreate or take inspiration from. Now, it's a look. Yeah, I don't really know what to do. I feel like a couple videos back I did a look very similar to this, so I'm not really sure what to do because I already feel like I've done this. Let me just see what the second one was. So the second picture is this picture here. Wow. Maybe I should take inspiration from this more than the makeup look, because I feel like, only because I feel like I've done something so similar already to that makeup look. I think I'm actually going to take inspiration from this picture right here, right now. So the yellows, the pinks, the purples, and the blacks. So I think I'm going to do this one. I know it's not the first picture, but again, I've already done a look like exactly like that almost, and I just want to challenge myself and do something a little bit different. So I'm first going to start off by priming my eyes. I'm using my Maybelline Fit Me Concealer. We're going to do eyes first because I want to make them look like super cool. I just bumped my elbow. To be honest, I'm just winging this because I really don't know what I'm going to do. So we'll see how it turns out. I'm just taking this flat brush here just to blend out my concealer. And then I'm just going to take my Rimmel Stay Matte and my powder puff and set my eyes quickly. Just going to brush away excess. Okay, so the palette I'm mainly going to be using today for this look is the Take Me Back to Brazil palette by BH Cosmetics. So, I don't even know where to start with this look, to be honest. I feel like I should start with the yellow just because there's so much of it. Let's just go. Okay, so I've just zoomed you guys in so you can see what I'm doing. So I'm first actually going to start by taking this pastel yellow shade up the top here. And this is going to be like my transition shade, I guess you could say. So with this eyeshadow, I'm also just kind of bringing out the shape. I just feel like it's an edgy look, like, you know, she's got the whole like edgy vibe going on. So I'm just gonna bring this out a little bit just to make it look more edgy. I think challenges like this are really fun to do also because they can really test your like creative abilities. You know, we all get stuck for creative ideas sometimes, and I think a challenge like this is really good because we can just go with whatever our gut kind of like tells us to go with, instead of having to like sit there and think about like, oh my god, what do I do, what do I do, what do I do? Like, it gives you like a starting point. The next thing I'm going to do is take this yellow here. This is going to be my second transition, and it's also going to help deepen up my crease and to define the shape also. Okay, now that I have that on and blended out, I'm going to take the even deeper yellow, which is right here. I'm going to go in and really define that shape and my crease. Now that we're looking very yellow, I'm actually going to take inspiration from the orange brick wall behind her. I'm going to use a little bit of orange just to darken my crease up a little tiny bit. Now I'm going to take this orange here just because it's a little bit darker than the one underneath it and the wall's pretty dark, so. Okay, now I'm just going to go back in with the second yellow shade we used just to blend the colours together, also because I feel like the yellow is just kind of dissipated. I'm just going to run over those two colours, blend them together. I'm just using this small fluffy brush. It's quite tapered so I can really get a good shape with it. Now I'm just taking a clean fluffy brush and going around the edges and making sure they're all buffed out and smooth as well. Okay, now that we have that done, let's see, I don't know. I feel like maybe taking a pink colour. She has like quite a pastel pink and then like a really deep pink on the WTF bag, so I'm going to go in with this pink shade right here in the palette, and I'm going to be running this through my crease just underneath, my elbow again, the orange. Okay, so that pink's more of like a pastel pink. I kind of want it a bit more vibrant, but I'm just going to be using this as a base. Right, now I'm going to be taking this super vibrant pink, which is up here. And hopefully this is vibrant enough. It looks like it's going to be. Yeah, that's a good colour. Ooh. Now because I feel like the orange is kind of dissipated a little, I'm just going to put a little bit more on my brush and go back in. Now just going to go back in with the yellow again. I just really want all these colours to be as vibrant as possible. Okay, so I think I'm going to move on to my base and then continue from there with the colours. I feel like this looks pretty good and I feel like it resembles the picture. So yeah, I think I'm going to move on to the base and then continue with my eyes after. And I have some ideas of how I'm going to incorporate a couple of the other elements. So I'm just going to start by priming my face. Just using my L'Oreal Base Magique, as almost always. Now that I have my primer on, I'm going to be going back to an old favourite foundation. This is the Rimmel Match Perfection foundation. And I have to mix that one with a little bit of my L'Oreal True Match just because this has a more yellow undertone, which I need because the Match Perfection's a little too pink. And shock horror, I'm actually going to be using a brush to blend in my foundation today, which I never do. This is the Real Techniques Expert Face Brush. Okay, so that's as good as I feel like the foundation is going to get with the brush, so I'm just going to be using my sponge just to blend out all the little brush strokes. Now I'm going to be taking my Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Concealer and just covering over any spots that I feel like are still a bit visible. And I'm just going to blend that out with the sponge again. Now that I have that on, I'm going to be using my Maybelline Fit Me Concealer again and just concealing under my eyes. Now that I have this on, I'm just going to be setting my face with my Stay Matte powder again. I really need to get a new powder. If you have any recommendations of like loose setting powders that I can use to like bake under my eyes and stuff and to set my face that would help like control oiliness as well, please leave them in the comments below. I'd really love to get new powder because sometimes this one can feel a little thick. Okay, so now I'm going to be taking my Benefit Cosmetics Blush Bar and I'm going to be using the Hoola bronzer in here, which is this one down here to bronze up my face. Of course, I'm using my favourite bronzer brush. This is the Bold Metals in 300. Now I just really want to carve out my cheekbones a little bit, so I'm going to take my Ben Nye powder in Fair. I'm just going to be taking my sponge again and just carving out my cheekbones. Now that that is baking, I am going to be putting on my blush. I'm going back in with the blush bar from Benefit and I'm taking Dandelion, which is this gorgeous shade here. Now I'm also going to be taking a little bit of California, which is this one right here, just to add a tiny bit of shimmer. Now we are done with the bronzer and blush. Now it's time for eyebrows, so I'm just going to brush through them. I really need to pluck my eyebrows, so excuse how freaking bushy they are. I'm just going to be taking my brow powder and my brow line brush. Okay, so you might be wondering why I'm leaving the tail end of my brows incomplete, and that is because I want to do something kind of funky. So what I'm going to be doing is going back in with my BH Cosmetics palette and I'm going to be taking this purple shade here, which is similar to the one she has on one of her bags. I'm just filling in my eyebrow with a little bit of that. I don't want to make it too crazy. I really hope you can see that purple because I think it looks really cool. And I'm just gonna quickly wipe away my bake. I don't want that to be like super harsh. Okay, so now that I have some purple ended brows, it's time for my lower lash line. So for my lower lash line, I'm going to be taking this more plum purple and then taking that dark purple that we just used and making my outer corner like really smoky. I'm also just going to bring this purple out, making like a little line like that because I feel like it looks funky. Definitely going for an edgy look. I did say that in the beginning, so. Now Now, as I said, I'm going to be taking that deeper purple and just really intensifying that line especially. Okay, so I'm taking a clean fluffy brush and I'm just going to be blending this out a little because I feel like it's a bit too harsh, especially on this side. Now that we have a funky eye going on, I'm actually going to be taking the black shade in the palette down here and a smaller brush than this. I'm going to be taking this really, really thin, fine one and kind of just going like right on my lash line, creating some depth and dimension. So just going to make my lash line look a little fuller also. I'm just going to be taking that black, going a little bit above that purple. I don't want to make it too harsh and I don't want to make it too long. Now that I have my eyes done, I'm going to, what am I going to do? I'm going to apply highlighter. So I'm just going to take my good and trusty Physicians Formula highlighter, starting on my nose. I'm going to be going back into my BH palette and I'm going to be taking this highlighter shade here. This is going to go on my inner corners to brighten them up quite a bit. Okay, so now that my face is done, it's time for lips. So I'm actually going to be putting on a black lipstick and I'm first going to be lining my lips because I feel like that can be a bit messy. This is a lip eye and lip liner duo. I'm taking the eyeliner and lining my lips. Big deal. Now that I have my lips lined, I'm just going to go ahead, that looks so weird, and fill it in with the black lipstick. Oh, I feel like that looks so cool. Love it. So now I'm actually going to take my BH Cosmetics liquid lipstick in the shade, oh, I don't know what it is because it's not on the bottom, but I'm going to tap a little bit of this on the center. And we're done. Okay guys, so this is the completed and finished look and I'm so happy with how it's turned out. I haven't really done anything grungy like this in a long time and I'm really happy at how this looks and I feel good. I could go out, I'm feeling myself, like I feel good and like I'm super proud of how this turned out. So I'm going to put the picture up beside me right here just so you can see the elements that I have taken from the picture. So I've definitely taken the colours, definitely tried to do all of them. So I took the orange from the brick wall behind. I took, well, my highlighter, obviously because it's like more white based, is from all the white. And then the colours of my eyes are from the bags and everything, and then the black is obviously from the big black coat. So yeah, I've taken colour inspiration from all of it, and I'm like super happy with how this looks. I absolutely love it, and I'm really enjoying these funky purple ended brows. And I never normally wear a black lip and I'm actually loving it. So I would really love to know in the comments below how you think I interpreted it. Do you think I did a good job? Do you think I incorporated everything? Let me know what you think of this look in the comments below. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up and subscribe down below. Please don't forget to click that notification bell icon beside the subscribe button. That notifies you when I upload a new video. All my social media links will be in the description box as always and on the end card. So please feel free to follow me there. Again, thank you so much for watching. Bye!